My name's Sally Carty and I'm an investigator at the Australian Investigations Agency, and I'll be conducting a witness interview today. Please state your name and birth date for the record.
Evan Murdoch, born on 12th of February 1997.
Alright, so today's interview is to establish what happened involving a theft at the Australian Investigations Agency. This interview will be video and audio recorded, and I will be writing notes along with it. The interview method will be yourself explaining your story, and then I'll probe further at the end for further information, anything I need to clarify. Do you have any issues before we begin? Are you comfortable? Do you have any questions?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, all good. So I have very limited knowledge on the events that took place. I want you to assume that I know absolutely nothing. You'll be doing most of the talking, so please discuss everything that happened. It doesn't matter how trivial it is, it may be important, so please don't leave anything out. Use your own words. If I need to clarify, I will go over that at the end, but please say everything in your own words. And let me know if you don't understand anything and don't guess any answers, any words. Just please ask me and I'll help you out. You need to concentrate hard to ensure you have proper memory retrieval. So I'll be taking notes, don't be distracted by that. And also, if I'm not looking at you, please continue talking and don't be distracted. I'm just taking notes and listening to what you're saying. So I want you to think about what you were doing, what you could see, how you're feeling, hear, touch, smell, using all of your senses. Try to take yourself back into the state of mind when it was happening, and take your time. There's no rush on anything, so make sure you remember all the details. So first up, please tell me everything you can about the theft that took place in the Australian Investigations Agency, the Canberra office, on the 2nd of May 2020 at 10 a.m. Make sure to include your movements before and after, and try not to leave anything out.
Okay, so I was performing an electrical aircon upgrade on the 2nd of May 2020. I got there at about 7 a.m. and was working through the day. At about 9:30 I noticed someone was counting cash.
That's good, take your time.
It was in the account office. I left for a bit just to go get a snack around the corner and come back, and I noticed that there was a different man there, a lot taller, and he wasn't wearing the same clothing as the person that was there previously. It's about 10 a.m. if I didn't say. I went for lunch afterwards and came back and finished working in the office. I didn't see anyone else come through, and there was no cash out when I finished.
So focusing on the man counting cash, tell me everything you can about him. Start at his head and work your way down to his feet, including his movements, what he was doing.
Do I have to actually describe? Do I have a description
Yeah,
of this
so
guy?
I think that guy, maybe just say he was in a business suit, because he's actually the accounts man, and he was counting cash. Oh, I don't know. You could say like you're walking past and from the side you saw him counting cash.
Yeah.
And then for the other guy you can say it was just behind briefly, so you couldn't really see what he was doing, but...
Yeah.
Alright. So focusing on the man counting cash, tell me everything you remember about him. Start from his head, make your way down to his feet, explain what he was doing.
When I first saw him, he was at the bench. He looked quite formal, had blonde hair. He looked like he belonged there in a suit and was counting the cash.
Yep, any other specific details you remember about him that will make you jog your memory? Tattoos, birthmarks, nothing? Okay.
Full suit, hard to see.
So again, for the bigger man, can you please describe that?
Yeah, so he had brown curly hair, quite long. He looked like he didn't belong there. He was wearing baggy clothes and was tall and quite muscular.
Yep. Okay, so would you be able to describe your distance from the man you just described? Anything maybe obstructing your view, etc.?
He was facing away from me, and I did briefly pass the area that he was in.
Yep. And do you know him or have seen him previously?
No.
No? I'm going to ask you now to draw a diagram. So just of the man that you just described for me, the one you mentioned that does maybe not fit in. If you could just draw a picture describing your visual view at the time, it may help you jog your memory.
Of the room?
Of the room, yep, the man, your position in the room.
Okay. So from a top view,
Yep.
this would be the hallway. I walked through here. He would have been over here, over a desk. That's where I saw the accountant, or the man counting the cash previously, when I first walked past this room. And yeah, it was very brief through there, through the doorway.
Does that jog your memory for anything, any other specific details?
Like I said, it was very brief.
You to look at if it helps you remember anything. So the last thing I'm going to ask you about how you gained access to the building. So,
I first went to centre management and organised key cards, signed in appropriately. And yeah, once I had access, then it was just in and out for me with tools and whatnot.
and with access, where were you allowed access to, and was there anyone else that could have gotten through access with you?
We didn't have key cards that allowed access to offices except the one that we were working in at the time. So.
Did you notice much security at the office? CCTV footage or physical security guards?
No. Oh, there was one at the management desk, but that's about it.
So I'm just going to go over a summary. I want you to stop me at any second if there's something that I've said wrong. I want you to clarify it. I'll just cut that off you. So you're an electrical contractor. You're working at the Australian Investigation Agency's Canberra office, 2nd of May 2020. You believe you started work at 7 o'clock and you signed into the management office to get your security pass. That security pass allowed you access to all areas, not offices, apart from the office you were working in.
Yes.
You worked till around 2:30?
Yeah.
And you clocked off for lunch at, say, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock? Yep. So when you walked past the accounts office at around 9:30, you witnessed a businessman, as you described, blonde hair, counting cash.
Yes.
Yep. You walked past again at around 10 o'clock and noticed a different man. He was in more casual attire, brown hair, a lot taller, standing over the desk. Yep.
Yes.
No worries. You didn't get a very good glance of him?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
that's no worries. So you went off to lunch then at 12 o'clock and you signed off at 2:30 and didn't witness anyone else in any of the offices after that?
Yes.
Yep. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that one?
No.
No, no worries. I think I've addressed everything I needed to that is of value today. So I want to thank you for your time and help and assistance with this investigation.
No worries. Good luck.